Hello and welcome to Nika's Time Out. Welcome back, all my time outers. So today we're going to take a time out and do story time. Story time, story time. So if you've been following any news, any social media news, hood journalists, or watching any hood journalists on YouTube, you have been noticing that there have been a lot of African American women coming up missing, abducted, and killed. Um, this is on an all-time high, and it is gradually growing and getting bigger and bigger. I want to tell you about something that happened to me about 5 to 6 months ago. I was going to a convenience store to get me a fountain drink and a Calypso. I pulled up to the convenience store, and sitting in the parking lot there is a white Chrysler Pacific van. The reason I know it's a Chrysler Pacific van is because if I ever owned a van, that's the one I wanted, and it has to be a 2019 year and higher because those are the spaceship looking vans. They are nice. Anywho, so I go inside this, well, when I get out of my car, well, hold on, let me rewind it back a little bit. So when I pull up into the gas station, I'm already on the phone. So I don't get directly out of my car because I'm trying to finish up my conversation before I go inside the store. When I look out my window while I'm talking on the phone, I see two Indian, Arabican, whatever nationality they are. I don't know, but I know they are some foreigners. So when I look out the window, they're sitting there and they're waving at me, smiling, and I wave back. I then get out of my van and go in the store. Get out my car, sorry, and go in the store. When I come out, the van is still there, but now the back door to the van is open. And as I'm walking out, they're just waving and smiling still, and the one in the passenger seat is telling me to come here. And I'm like, no, what the fuck y'all got going on? No, I am not finna come there. So I'm like kind of power walking, and as I'm getting in the van, I notice another Indian man is by my passenger door going around. So I hear him and shut the door. So I look over to the van, and he's getting inside the van, which the door is already open. He doesn't shut the van when he gets in. He's telling me to come here. I'm like, no, no, not today, no sir. I don't know what you got going on, but Tanika not having no parts of it. So by this time I'm kind of scared and don't know what the hell I got going on. So I hear him put my key in the ignition, and I crank up and I put it in reverse. There is a 7-Eleven diagonal from the convenience store, and I was like, I'm gonna pull up into this 7-Eleven because I don't know what they got going on. As soon as I pull off, a couple of seconds later, they pull off too, and they're behind me. And now this is making me even nervous. I'm like, well, I'm gonna just pull into the 7-Eleven because there is always a Dallas police car always sitting at the 7-Eleven there to record what's going on in the parking lot. And then also the 7-Eleven have cameras. So the van is behind me, and they slow down as I'm turning in, and they kind of, eventually like they're gonna pull in, but then they change their mind and pull off real fast. And by this time I'm like freaking out, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what the hell just went on. So I then got on the phone with my homegirl that lives close to the 7-Eleven. I'm like, hey man, you at home? Let me tell you what just happened. And I told her the story, and she was like, well, Seneca, maybe they thought you was tooting. Maybe they thought you was selling some tail. I said, they knew damn well I was not selling no tail. I said, then plus I said, the thing about that was weird to me was, I said, when I walked into the store, the back door was open, and that guy, he was coming from behind my van. I said, so he could have easily just threw me in the van because my driver door was facing that back sliding door. He could have easily just pushed me inside the van if I wouldn't have sped up and jumped in my car so fast. I said, so that kind of spooked me and scared me. So I'm just telling this story because I think that I just got lucky that night that nothing happen. I'm not saying something was going to happen. I'm not for sure. But it was weird. It had me scared and nervous. And I'm just telling you ladies that sex trafficking, the stealing of organs is real. Raping women, all this is happening. In Houston, I did a research and watched a couple of YouTube videos about women getting kidnapped, coming up missing in Houston. And out of the I think 5 of the women, they have been found dead, and they said they were caught up into the sex trafficking situation. And ladies, I'm just telling you this so you can be aware of your surroundings, be safe, get you some protection. Do not go anywhere at night by yourself. This is real. Don't think because you stay in a small town, or think because you're older, you're overweight, you're skinny, you're cute, you're ugly, you're bad built, you whatever the case may be. These men don't give a flip about how you look, what you got going on. They just looking for women that they can sell, that they can take the organs from and do whatever. Black women are very popular beings in this world. We are very unique and creative. So ladies, protect your energy, protect yourself, and be cautious at all times. Thank you for watching the video and listening to my story time. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And again, thank you for watching.